Period. What's going on, everybody? How are y'all doing today? Holy shit, I made it back to my channel. It's kind of weird over here right now. Holy shit. So I survived fat camp. How are y'all doing? I did survive. I got sick. I got pretty damn sick. Matter of fact, hold on. I got to mute my mic real quick because I got to blow my nose. Hold on. Because I'm still sick. Now it's just like in my nose. Hold on. I call it the Texas cooties. So, whoo! Yes, I am alive. How are my people doing? Y'all doing good? And Stan, thank you for being a member for 43 months. Bitch, you've been with me for 43 months. What is wrong with you? Ann, what's going on? What is wrong with you? Lily Masai, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Lily, you're a big supporter over there on Rewind, and I truly appreciate it. K-Huck's been a member for me for 28 months, and King Globe has been a member of mine for 23 months. Damn, y'all been with me for like, it seems forever. Holy shit. What's wrong with y'all? Anne was like, too many things to list. Way too many things to list. Bruh. Ugh. Well, okay. So we did a 24-hour stream over there on Rewind. I slept for maybe like 6 of it. And I had to do impressions, and the Roxy impression killed my throat. My throat hasn't been the same since I did Roxy. So, have you replenished your No, oh my god, I just realized no I have. I got plenty of time. I was a bit toasty. I was white girl wasted. Let's not lie. What am I looking at? What am I looking to do? Okay, so Primit came out with a video about Shannon Rose. I was thinking about doing the Shannon Rose video because that brings me back to my tea channel days. Because I remember when Shannon Rose and Mango Tea came up with this big lie. And then when they found out it was a lie, people started looking into Shannon Rose, and it was some crazy stuff, like how she was like a dominatrix, okay? And she would like crush bugs and stuff. It was crazy. All right. So you got the Shannon Rose video. You got Willie Mack's new video that dropped like at 2 in the morning. And there's another video that was given to me by Purple about some lady is trying to expose Anna Paul and the whole Paul family by Spill Sesh. So I'm feeling like a gracious leader, and I'm gonna give y'all a choice. All right, so hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a choice. Which one? That's okay. I can deal with dark. I haven't dealt with dark in a while. Well, I kind of did during Fat Camp, but Primic, Willie, Paul, family. All right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna. My God, we're gonna do the poll. All right. Choose which one y'all want. Xylie, remember last time we let you choose? Yeah, true. But y'all haven't seen me in like 2 weeks, bro. I had to give y'all something, right? So I gotta give you the illusion that you're in control. No, it's not a new mic. This is the same mic I had last time. I missed y'all too. What's going on with the commentary community, man? It seems boring as hell. Except for I'm gonna tell y'all now. I'm gonna tell y'all now. The only way I'm going over oh shit. What's Willie's video? God damn it. All right, ADHD is taking over right now. Holy shit. The only way I'm going over the I Am Alex shit is Willie's video, okay? I'm not going through the whole 750 pages. I'm not crazy like Nick, and I am way too busy. All right? I am not like Diorio man. All right? He can turn that shit into content. I am not going through 750 pages. I'd be damned. I ain't doing it. Okay. And the way I look at it, as many viewers as he get, y'all probably saw it anyway. And I trust I'm usually aligned with Nick, at least at the very least 95% of the time. So I'm sure he had good takes on it. Okay. There's no need for me to go over it. I don't watch Stickers K-Huck, so I don't know. I don't really have time to watch anybody. Okay, Luna says no more I Am Alex for a while, please. Okay. Oh my God, that's Verse. What's up, Verse? Well, listen, the only way I'm going over the I Am Alex shit is Willie Mac's video. That's it. Okay. I am not going through 750 pages. Y'all kiss my ass on that one real quick. That's fine. I'll do the Willie Mac video. I am absolutely damn, y'all are kind of close. Oh. So I guess I'll be going live hopefully in the next 3 days at around this time slot then. I gotta go live more here. I have to. I miss you guys. I love Tina. Tina's amazing. Tina is exactly the same way in person as she is on her show and all the other shows. She is the exact same way, and I fucking love her. She's straight up. At least you didn't get called fascist. Like, Beckett got called fascist? What? That's weird. Is that a joke? Xylie, you're such a fun drunk. Okay, listen. So during the 24-hour stream, I was at the point of drunk that I was right at the line that I think one more shot and I would have turned toxic. Okay. If I get drunk, which before Fat Camp, it had been decades before I was drunk. I like to get the white girl wasted nice drunk. All right. So. Oh, he got called fastest by an ArtCC loser called. We don't give a fuck what anybody in the ArtCC says. Fuck them. There's only a few of them over there that's worth a damn. If it was an ArtCC person that called him fastest, who gives a fuck? Again, there's only a few of them over there worth a damn. What is EG in here? I didn't see EG. I'm in live chat. Where's EG? Yes. Oh my God, she's back. All right, one more minute if y'all want to vote. What's up, EG? I haven't talked to you in forever. I haven't talked to anybody in forever. I talked to Core for the first time in like 2-3 weeks last night on his stream. At least it felt like 2-3 weeks. You're a big star now? EG lately, I have 15K on this channel. I am not world renowned. I am not a big star. I'm nowhere near a big star. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. And by the way, I can't drink Diet Mountain Dew for a week. And I think that shouldn't count because I wasn't present when that goal was set. Xylie is big on Rumble. Fuck off, Luna. Platinum, thank you for being a member for 10 months. I miss pestering the queen of commentary. Thank you, Platinum. Lil Meeble, thank you for joining Just Saying Squad. I appreciate it. World famous YouTuber, Xylie Star. Yes, world famous YouTuber with what? How many subscribers do I have? Fuck. I don't even know. Wait, how many subscribers do I have? 12.8 12.8K subscribers. World renowned, world famous YouTuber with only 12K subscribers. Absolutely. Yes, I'm world famous. So I only donated for the Chipotle. Can't be blamed for the do. I know that's right, Ann. Did y'all see Billy's face when he deleted his app? I was like, Billy, you could go to Chipotle and order. It just means you can't do that because, yeah, but I don't like to wait. He gets on my damn nerves, I swear to God. Thank you, EG. I love it over there, but I miss doing it over here. All right, hold on. Let me see. Who won? God. Whoa. Okay. I need y'all to figure out if it's going to be Willie or the Paul family. Because, holy shit, that's too close to call. All right, you know what I'm going to do? In poll. I'm going to make an executive decision. Oh, well, it did it for me because I was going to do Willie anyway. All right, so do you want... All right, you know what? We're on a second poll. This is going to be like a flash sale, all right? But it's a poll. Which one? Willie or Paul? All right, ready? It's going to be a flash sale. It's going to be a flash sale. Get ready. Get your fingers ready to vote. All right? A vote for a video is a vote for freedom. And then imagine the American eagle, the bald eagle in the background flapping its wings going caw-caw, caw-caw. All right? Be ready to vote. Which one do you want? You want Willie's video or do you want the one about the Paul family? Vote now. A vote now is a vote for freedom. That is true, Redis Drummer. How many tariffs on the poll? Shut the fuck up, Luna. Eagles go scree. My eagle goes caw-caw, caw-caw. That's what my eagle does, okay? I don't know about your eagle, meowser, but my eagle flaps its wings and goes caw-caw, caw-caw. All right? Meowser says, I mean, they tariffed the fucking penguins. You're not wrong. All right, looks like we're going to do Willie Mac. All right, let me go find Willie Mac. Y'all almost didn't have me today, by the way. Because at 1:45 p.m., all right, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. At 1:45 p.m., I went to go type on my keyboard because I was going to say something to my docket team over on Rewind, right? And all of a sudden, I started hearing beep, boop as I was typing. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I start freaking out. I'm like, I'm going live. And like at this point, I'm saying to myself, it was 2 o'clock. And I'm like, I'm going live in 30 minutes. Oh my fucking God. I cannot cancel this live stream. I was about to get on my laptop and just talk to you motherfuckers for at least 30 minutes. Cause I'm like, I'm not missing this live stream, right? So then we unplugged the keyboard, plugged it back in, didn't work. Then we plugged in another keyboard, which is the quiet keyboard I'm using now, which I fucking hate because I can't hear it. All right. And it didn't work. And I'm like, shit. So there's a lot of tech people in locale. So I texted one of them. His name's John. He's a mod. He's pretty fucking cool. I like him. And I was like, what does it mean? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like having a fit in his DMs. And he tells me, and he goes, try to restart your computer. I try to restart my computer. I have been trying to restart my computer. My computer didn't want to restart. I even I even like shut it down with the button and it didn't want to come back on. I'm like, "Oh my fucking God." And then all of a sudden, it cut back on and now it worked and now I'm here. Yeah, Mr. Xylie is recovered now. Now we're just trying to get him back to work, but people didn't communicate with each other and he can't go back to work until the VA is like, "Hey, he can go back to work now." So yeah, Luna, you're probably right. I should have put it on rice. You're probably right about that. Not gonna lie. All right. So we're gonna do the Willie video. Give me a second. All right.
After almost a full year, Alex has finally responded to the allegation.
Willie, could you like shut up? I am not ready for you, bro. Calm down. Calm down, Willie. Watch midway through the stream. Spacefish, do you want me to lose my income? What is wrong with you? Why would you say something like that? I should have one of the mods time you out just for doing that. No, I'm just kidding. Don't time him out. Don't time Spacefish out. No, Olivia. Olivia, no. No. Olivia, calm down. Olivia. No, no. Meowser, thank you for being a member for 24 months. Definitely needed the stream today. Saw my 401k. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Meowser. I feel for you. I don't even know how my 401k is doing. Kind of scared to look. I'm never retired. Neither am I, bro. I'm going to be 70 years old and on fucking YouTube reacting to videos. All right. Put a one in the chat if you are ready to get started with this Willie video. Medley, I just want to say you're a real one. I love you, Medley. If you know, you know. You're a real one, Medley. I've heard things about you. I appreciate you. All right, let's get started. It's Willie. It's 30 minutes long. I'm just going to do it at normal speed because, unfortunately, people of the locale universe, y'all need to fucking get good, okay? Y'all need to learn how to watch videos at 1.5, so when somebody does it at 1.25, it's not too fast for you. Ugh. No, you know what? We'll do it normal. All right.
After almost a full year, Alex has finally responded to the allegations of physical abuse, threats.
Okay, I knew I didn't want to go over that fucking video because I watched that fucking video and I was like, no. No. Not only was it an hour and 42 minutes long, which I could have made sure to get up early enough to be able to cover that shit. But, bro, you showed the same screenshot like 50 million times. That one screenshot does not cover everything. I hate to say it. What's up, Grey Pill Podcast?
You always take the fucking weird route. Just do the normal route, which is just do the normal route, but a normal girlfriend.
You're acting like this is all just me, and that's something you really need to fucking fix.
I'm gonna fucking bash your head against the wall with a brick if you don't shut the fuck up.
And worst of all...
Oh, I will say this too, and I thought that was funny. Diorio's little wiggler that he was using was holding a brick while he was going over this, and I was dying laughing. I was like, is that a brick in its hand? What the... Nick? Really? A brick? What are you doing? Yeah, it was the brickler. He was bricked up. When I saw that brick, because I tuned in for a little bit of it. I saw that break and I was like, that's one thing I really do like about Diorio is his level of sarcasm is literally top tier. Just the slightest things. He is such a sarcastic little shit.
All saying slurs. Yeah, after threatening to domestically abuse your partner, it doesn't seem like the most important thing to address. This video is hilarious. The entire video is essentially him saying no you and blaming her for everything he was accused of.
Alice has done all of this despite claiming she was never physically abusive at any point in our relationship, which is a lie, as Alice was physically abusing me regularly, which he has hidden and now lied about publicly.
Except he has a fraction of the text messages. He ignores audio, video, text messages where he admits to kicking her.
I insulted you. I shouldn't have kicked you. Trying to... Okay, listen. This is one thing that okay, I'm sorry. We're in 2025, bro. We are in 2025. All right? Can people not understand in this day and age, if you're going to have a comeback video, you have to take accountability for things you have done wrong. Like, you can get the other person, all right? You can get, if they did wrong, you can get them. But if it's already shown that you've done things wrong, that means you have to take fucking accountability. You got to go, yeah, I fucked up. I did fuck up here. I did do X, Y, and Z. And damn it, I probably shouldn't have done it, depending on the situation and what it is. Unless you want to stand 10 toes down and go, yeah, I fucking did it, and, okay? Depending, but either way, you have to admit this shit. All he did was point a finger. That's all he did was point a finger. You can't do that. You have to point back to yourself at some point. And it's either, no, I didn't do it, this what it was instead, or, yeah, I did it, and I'm sorry, or, yeah, I did it, and... Good God.
I insulted you. I shouldn't have kicked you. He broke her equipment and monitors when she left the house. I will be fine without you. You're nothing without me. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to...
Alex, what? I wish a mofo would. I wish a mofo would.
Break your neck. What Alex thinks is a good defense is baffling. This might go down as the worst redemption video on YouTube. Again, it took him a year to put this out. And the best part is, Alice made a second document that's 749 pages. My God, that proves Alex is lying throughout this entire video.
I refuse to go through it. I'm letting you know now. I said, when I heard it was 750 pages, because I saw everybody on Twitter talking about how long it was, I just looked at Twitter, and I think it was a Nick tweet. I looked at it, 750 pages, and all I did was like, nope. No, I'm not. Because I have no time for that.
Even though, now, when it's too late, you admit that you did everything wrong. But when it actually matters, when you should lay down like a good dog, you don't fucking do it. You fight.
I wish you would tell me to lay down like a good dog. I wish a mofo would. Woo. She buried him? Oh, I hope so.
Fucking leave me alone!
There's this thing called Clare's Law in the UK, where if you could prove that you're dating somebody, you could call the police and see if there was any reports of domestic abuse from past partners. Alice claims to have reported Alex.
Alice said that future partners can check Clare's Law, and later claimed she got me put down in the system so that any future partners who know how Clare's Law works can use this information to stay safe from me. The information that is accessible through Clare's Law would be a criminal record, also known as a criminal history. All of this information is available on the Clare's Law website, which I will link in the description.
Ooh. I hope they have somebody good running that. Because that could be used in a bad way. I know, Luna, his voice drives me nuts too. Oh, Luna, guess what we did the other night? We went over the Boogie documentary, and I kind of mentioned you when it came to the meat curtains. I was talking about how you got traumatized because of the meat curtains. I had to. We got to the meat curtains part. Me and Billy were reacting to it. We took that. Listen, we took that damn. It took us 4 hours to get through that documentary because of how much me and Billy were talking. But yeah, I had to mention you. I was like, listen, I got this viewer named Luna, and she got traumatized with that part to the point I was fucking with her for months about meat curtains. What's up, Eli?
Alice has said that Claire's Law can be used and that I am in the system, alleging that I am a convicted criminal or that I have a criminal record.
Alex is either stupid or purposefully misleading viewers because your partner doesn't need to have a criminal record, but if they do have one, the police will let you know. That's all that's saying. If you're dating someone, Claire's Law will allow you to see any reported history of violence or abuse.
Okay, wait, no, that's a good thing then. Okay, I stand corrected. I stand corrected because if they have a history...
If you're dating someone, Claire's Law will allow you to see any reported history of violence or abuse. When Alex
That's dope. Okay, I actually like that. I take back what I said. What's up, Nuke?
uses the phrase on Claire's Law, that doesn't really make sense because Claire's Law isn't a database. I had email exchanges as well as phone calls with the woman's hotline and was provided information by the Kent police in the UK. You don't have to be criminally convicted. It's simply a law that allows you as someone who may be dating Alex to see police reports made against him or criminal convictions. It's both. The Kent police sent me some material, but most of this is on Claire Law's website. The exact thing Alex links in his video. It can include emotional abuse, financial abuse, online or digital abuse, threats of being degrading. They will update you on any report of threatening behavior, economic abuse, being controlling.
When you should lay down like a good fucking dog.
At one point, Alice starts talking about starting a YouTube channel. It's a dream of mine, a fun hobby I wanted to build, and Alex responds, "Shut the fuck up, you know what I meant, so kill yourself. You're a
Ah! Alex! What? Wait, I don't even remember. Are these old? I don't remember if these are the old ones. God, I barely remember the damn story. I just remember the break part. Holy shit.
shit girlfriend, genuinely bad at it, you dumb whore." He's calling her the N-word? That's the truth. He breaks her stuff after he hit her. "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to break your neck." He routinely spurred out like this, and then he cried when she finally left. The guy was nuts.
I realize now that I was putting so much focus on, you know, making you start a YouTube channel so that, like, you'd have money and I would get angry at you and I would say, like, oh, you aren't trying to improve your life.
Okay, I'm sorry. With the way Alex's voice is, that shit sounds so fucking fake to me. I mean, he could have very well been emotional, all right? I mean, but fuck him. Who gives a fuck about his emotions, right? But he could have very well been emotion, but I'm sorry. With his fucking voice, that sounds like he was fucking acting. Ugh. What's up, Harlequin?
And I was projecting my own insecurities onto you when all you wanted to do was see me change. You didn't care about any of that. You just wanted me to be a better boyfriend.
And digital abuse is abuse. We're all vulnerable to it online. That's why this video is sponsored by Aura.
Okay, Willie, you're not getting paid off of my dime. I love you, Willie. I do like how you do your transitions, though. You're amazing. Okay.
Video. Now, where were we? Claire's Law. A key aspect of Claire's Law is that they don't tell you when you're reported on, otherwise it could put the victim in danger. Alex acts like it's a public record.
Alice claims she had achieved her goal of getting me put on a list accessible via Claire's Law, and that she had saved people because of this. None of the statements made about the police investigation make any sense, as Alice claims she had put me on a list that would require me having a criminal record and a caution from the police, but also says the police didn't do anything at all. This is because Alice is and always was lying. I would like to make it incredibly clear. I have never been contacted, approached, or interviewed by police at any point in my life, and I do not have a record or any cautions.
Everything he said is wrong or irrelevant. There is no investigation because it probably can't lead to a criminal conviction. Alex wouldn't be cautioned from the police because it's a disclosure, only available to future partners upon request. Alice shows that she was in contact with Kent police. She shows her victim care card, quoting Alex threatening to break her neck. Now, I tried to apply as Alex's gay lover to see if...
God damn it, Willie. Really? Really, Willie? God, Willie? Really? Listen. Zeke for 5. Alex sounds like a 9-year-old Draco Malfoy and looks like if Ron Weasley had an addiction problem. Holy shit, Zeke. God damn. Damn, Zeke. Okay, I see how you feel. Okay, the one thing I love about Willie is literally an investigator. Like, he will literally investigate things. If he has to contact people, like, in another country, he does not give a fuck. He will do what he has to do to get a hold of these people. I remember during the Andrew Tate stuff, he got somebody that could translate the court documents. This is how far and far and above and beyond that Willie goes. That's why I respect Willie. I love me some Willie. Most people wouldn't do something like that. So, all right, let's hear about Willie being the gay lover.
Victim care card quoting Alex threatening to break her neck. Now, I tried to apply as Alex's gay lover to see if the police would disclose any information to me, but the police will only do it if you have a face-to-face meeting where you bring proof of your identity. So outside of the evidence that Alice has already posted herself, I can't confirm anything farther without actually dating Alex, and I'm just not willing to go that far for this video. But
you know what, Willie? You're not doing enough. Maybe all those other people were right, Willie. Maybe all those people were right. You're not doing enough, Willie. Why didn't you go there? Okay? We could have whipped up some DMs or something. Cyrus, thank you for joining Just Saying Squad. I appreciate it. LOL, eat your words, Xylie. I would never. I love Willie. Willie's my day one commentary, bro. That's the homie. You know I was being sarcastic, woman.
Everything he's saying to discredit her claims is objectively untrue.
This is a lie, as Alice had already posted months before she had released the document that I was on Claire's Law in a comment on TikTok in April 2024. This would mean the police investigation had already finished and that I would have a criminal record 3 months after we had broken up, which would be impossible.
I like how Alice wrote, but he's been put down in the system for anyone who knows how Claire's Law works. Cut to Alex who doesn't know how Claire's Law works. In this video, Alex is trying to prove that he was the stable but abused partner, so he—
Wait! So Alex is an idiot. Alex put up there the Claire's Law link, knowing damn well that anybody he's dating or future dating that may see that video and watch that fucking video will be able to go there and look and see what was put there. This dummy. Spacefish! It does my head in that there's all this proof of Alex as being an abusive bastard, but there's still people saying she was just as bad as him. He was objectively worse. Shake my damn head. Probably so. I wouldn't fucking doubt it. Listen, here's the thing, all right? Being that I've told y'all basically my story with that bad relationship I had for 6 years, right? The partner I had was objectively worse. 1,000%. All right? Sometimes when you're put into a relationship like that, you do things that you are embarrassed of later in life. And you had to do it because you felt like you had to do those things to survive. And sometimes that makes a toxic relationship. You know? But so you're so trapped in the head of being in that relationship, you're literally not thinking straight. You know? You're literally not thinking straight. Some of the shit I did when I was in that relationship, embarrassing as fuck. But I had to do it because if I didn't do it, there would have been consequences. You know? So, Larry said Alice was based with her replies to his messages. She 100% won. Oh, goddamn. Hell yeah. Women up.
he discloses that he has borderline personality disorder.
Alice also posted a series of tweets in an argument on Twitter, stating that I do not have BPD, also known as borderline.
Wait, is that our Nicole? Wait, did our Nicole make it into a video?
But
Wait,
abused partner. So
is
he
that
discloses
our
that he
Nicole?
has borderline personality disorder.
Alice also posted a series of tweets.
Is that our Nicole? You know, the Nicole that runs around in the commentary community? Oh, shit. Hey, Liana. How you doing, Miss Liana? You know I love you. Hell yeah, our Nicole made it into a video. Let's go.
Tweets in an argument on Twitter, stating that I do not.
Wait. I have an unrelated question. When you said Bo Blacks said that he had BPD, did you mean bipolar disorder? That's what mania is usually associated with. BPD is borderline personality disorder, totally different. Just wanted some clarification. He doesn't have BPD. It has never been diagnosed. Hope that helps. I never said that he had it. I wanted to know exactly. This is definitely Nicole. I can tell by the way of, listen, I'm just trying to get what the fuck I'm trying to ask. He claimed to have, but thanks for the info, BPD queen. Anytime, Nicole. Oh, I forgot to ask when your question under a random tweet about Alex, I was like, why is this bitch getting sassy with me out of nowhere? Sorry, so sorry, bitch. Didn't know giving info on something I thought was regarding him was sassy. Maybe Alex was right all along. Nicole! Can you not take what you give? Keep tweeting about Ketchup then being a dickhead for no reason. Crash! What's going on, Crash? Oh, that's funny.
I have BPD, also known as borderline personality disorder. I was diagnosed by my psychiatrist with what they believe to be emotionally unstable personality disorder.
The patient is currently under care for another mental health service. Please forward the report. Please. Okay, no. I was glad to assess Mr. Alex Elmsley, who self-referred to me upon concern of mood instability and anxiety. Never engaged in antisocial behaviors. Neither the police were ever involved. Drug, alcohol history, past family. Okay, these papers don't say anything. It just says he went to the doctor. Does it say anything about... All it says is he went to the doctor. This was after they broke up? Okay.
Also known as borderline personality disorder. I was then referred to my local community mental health team after the diagnosis from my psychiatrist. To claim that I haven't been diagnosed with BPD is untrue.
Alex's diagnosis took place months after they had broken up. How would she...
Oh! So how would she have... Okay, wait, I think I just, I paused too early. How would she have known then? They broke up in December of 2023. Oh.
She have known this? Also, what does this prove? How does this help you? We know Alex binge drinks and abuses cannabis now. Wow, you sure...
Exile Warrior says, so this is what a reaction is. Hi, Xylie in chat. Hey, Exile. Yeah, this is what I do on this channel. Yeah.
Showed her. How am I supposed to react to this? Am I supposed to be angry? How dare she not think you have BPD in this Twitter thread? Alex tries to make it seem like Alice was planning his downfall from the jump.
At this time, Alice reached out to my ex-girlfriends privately and asked my ex-girlfriend Jess to plan a statement to back up hers, lying about the involvement of the police to convince people that her story was the truth.
Are you gonna tell us what Jess's statement was? No? Fine, I'll do it. It's him writing the same type of threatening messages to her. Where's Jess? I'm very angry. I'm going to kick her head in. Now I'm
okay, I remember these DMs. Because I was like, kick her head. Why are you telling somebody you're gonna kick somebody's head in?
Locked out. Might kill her. Might actually kill her. This is Alex's video.
I remember those DMs. That was to a friend. They were like coming home from a bar or something like that. Crash says, BPD, British person disease. It's terminal. I miss you, Crash. I miss you. I do. I miss you, Crash. Bless your heart.
He ignores the context and receipts that Alice brings to the table and crafts a story with the fewest DMs possible.
Alice claimed that I threatened her not to come forward with her story and repeats this when talking with YouTube commentary channels. Alice shows no proof of this.
Yes, she actually does. When they initially broke up, he tried to win her back by doing everyday things. Go on, let me cook. The house is clean. I just put out the bins. Hot sweaty emoji. She responded, this isn't hot. It's basic living. When Alex picked up that she might go public, he threatened her to stay quiet with mutually assured destruction. If you keep posting stuff, it'll end up being a huge problem. She says for you, and he replies for us. He continues, I don't want to talk about you hitting me. I found the text about the cat. And she says, because I didn't, you'd be lying. And Alex insists, when you said you punched me. And then she replies, LOL, is that you saying you're going to use that? Because do it. He begs her one more time to stay silent.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's some queen shit right there. That's some queen shit right
LOL,
there.
is that you saying you're going to use that? Because do it.
She just flat out pumped out her chest. Go ahead then, bruh. Do it. Say I punched you. Do it. That's all right. I got you, bro. I got you.
He begs her one more time to stay silent. I have stayed dead silent, and it isn't enough. Alex is doing exactly what he threatened in these text messages. He's bringing up things that he never complained about and ignores all the threats he made towards her so he could come off as the beaten and battered one.
I had told my friends that Alice had been hitting me. Alice denied this on text when she found.
And forgive me about what? Everything you do to me. Okay, first of all, do you not know how to take a fucking... Alex, how long you been in this game? You could have took a better fucking screenshot than this. Everything you do to me, is this about me getting assaulted? I'm confused. No, this is about us and what you did to me. Do you want to talk about it? I want you to leave me alone forever and stop trying to be civil with me and say shit like that behind my back. Saying I used to hit you is insane, and I can sue you for that. You know what else I didn't like about Alex's video? He didn't read these bitches out. What have I always told y'all about screenshots? What have I always told y'all about screenshots? Watch how they present it on the video. Watch how they present those screenshots. If they don't read those screenshots out, they are trying to hide something. If they just flash them on the screen to where you can't read them, like right there while it's on the screen, they're trying to hide something. Okay? I've always told y'all that about a video. Watch how people are with their receipts, and how they present those receipts will let you know if they're trying to hide something or not. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. And you always want dates and times, which he did provide here. I'll give him that. He did provide here.
Out and threatened to sue me if I continued to tell people she had been hitting me throughout our relationship. Me and my friends had a call.
Wait, what was that, Alex? What?
Sue me if I continued to tell people she had been hitting me.
I probably pushed you away. That's not hitting you. I didn't randomly start kicking you for no reason. Okay, hold on. And then we can text. I'm trying, but like, I didn't kick you multiple times and hard. Can we play the whole thing? I didn't kick you multiple times hard. And then we can text. I'm trying, but girl, he was trying to set you up.
Me throughout our relationship. Me and my friends had a
Crash says, I went to therapy. Clearly not speech therapy. He still has the weapons grade lisp caused by the underbite that could sink the Titanic. God damn. Crash, it's so good to be home. It's so good to be home, Crash. I love you.
a call where I answered questions about my relationship, and I told my side of the story where I explained that Alice had been physically abusing me throughout our relationship. I made it clear that I did.
Yeah, it's not good. You can call me. We had a lot of arguments when, like, after they hit me, but it's not acceptable to get like that, so I get it. I don't want to drag you guys into this. There's no fixed things here. I just really fucked up, but I can't talk about it. Whole thing is just like killing me. I know we won't include any of the stuff she did to me, and there isn't any excuses for retaliating like that. I was hoping I wouldn't have to keep reliving this, but I think she wants me to fight her back with everything I've got. But Shed, anyway, get 10 times worse if I said, what a phrase. What did he say? I just think you need to show us those texts you mentioned the other day, mate. Like, those messages are really bad, and it would help just seeing some context. I'm genuinely terrified that if I post something, she's going to come back for me even worse. I think if she finds out I'm talking about it or sharing stuff, that she will try to make my life hell. Okay, well, here's the problem, Alex. Here's the problem with that, right? Why would you be worried if you didn't do anything? Why would you be worried that she'd come after you if you didn't do anything? Because remember, she's the person saying he did this to me. The burden of proof was on her. You know? The burden of proof was on her. She's the one that has to come up with the examples. She's the one that had to come up with the text messages to prove that he was abusive to her. And we would have, listen, granted, everybody hates I Am Alex over in the commentary community, right? But if it sounded and looked like bullshit coming from her, they would have called it out. They would have 100% called that bullshit if it looked like bullshit. But she showed the right things. You know? What's up, John Bon Zombie?
did not believe that this was an excuse for my behavior, and that our relationship was toxic and it was not good for either of us, and that I was ashamed of how I had behaved. A friend of mine at the time, a YouTuber who goes by the name of iNabber.
All right, I'm genuinely terrified. I think if she finds out I'm talking, we read that part. She tried to provoke me to get upset or angry at her, then would come down even harder. I've spoke to a few people and they told me the best thing to do is not respond in any way. How did that fucking work out, you dumbass? I mean, privately to us, mate, not publicly. I've been told to post anything, anywhere where it can be shade. I don't want to take any chances with this. I've been advised to just monitor what she's posting, even if it's just... Who was giving you this advice? Let's be honest. Why didn't you want to post it? Let's be honest. Why didn't you want to post it? You didn't want to post it because you didn't have proof that would save your ass. Because everything she has as far as DMs are the same thing you have. This is the problem. You didn't want to admit to anything because you are the great British entertainer. I am Alex. You didn't want to admit to anything. You think for some reason you're going to get out of this motherfucker without having to admit anything.
Had messaged me in our group chat encouraging me to share more stories and all the evidence I had of Alice's abuse. He told me I could trust him and that because we were friends that they weren't going to share any of it anywhere and that it would remain private after I made it clear that I was worried that it would be leaked. Alice messaged me with direct screenshots from the private conversation that I had had with iNabber and my friends. Alice had been sent screenshots from our private conversation.
iNabber. Wait. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go back a few years during the Slazo shit. Am I wrong in thinking, wasn't it iNabber that was helping the commentary community with the Slazo shit? Wasn't it iNabber that was helping? iNabber was probably too busy making, he played both sides. Yes! Okay, I'm not dumb. It was iNabber. Alex, you are fucking stupid. You are fucking stupid. Why did you trust iNabber? Why did you even trust to have this conversation with him? And I'm sorry, this is a G fucking move right here. This is a G fucking move right here. This is her telling him, I know what you're saying in the background. I've seen everything. Go ahead, make your move, buddy, because I've got 750 pages in my back fucking pocket that I can drop right now, bitch. She's a fucking G. She is a fucking G. That's basically what this is. I like Alice. I'm not going to lie. I like her.
Conversation that I had had with iNabber and my friends. Alice had been sent screenshots from our private conversation, and it was clear that if I talked to anyone, she would know as she was following as many of my friends as possible.
The messages are his friends asking for evidence and him not providing it.
Fraser posted on his Instagram story that I refused to share the private messages I had with Alice with.
When I'm asked for DMs, Alex told me he had proven his innocence. He refused, just proving these to show literally from the slightly seen rumors, I confronted him straight away.
But the reason that I didn't share them is because I was worried that they would be leaked.
And if his evidence is what he's showing right now, it just isn't that good. Hers is more compelling. I don't want to focus on fights because those are more he said, she said, but even the circumstantial evidence surrounding those favors her. Like, she claims he pulled her on the floor, put her in a headlock, and covered her mouth as she's screaming for him to get off of her. Now, it's hard for me to tell if Alex is arguing that this fight
Zane, thank you for being a member for 12 months. Let's go!
ever happened, or if he's just arguing over the date.
Alice knew she would be using them in her document and that she had been planning this full story about me. Alice has used these texts to make it seem like I had physically assaulted her when this never happened. This isn't the only time Alice has used similar proof to claim something had happened which had never taken place at all, and she does this many times in her document. At no point has this story ever been consistent, as Alice said that this happened on the 4th day that we moved in with each other in her document and in her notes app.
The first time he's gotten physical with me, I walked away for space for 1 minute. He grabbed my hood and pulled me back into the floor. He put me in a headlock and covered my mouth twice when arguing, calling me delusional crazy. Tells me that I need to leave when I shut myself in a room. We had the worst arguments I've ever experienced with anyone, but after the move, it became even worse. All right. All right, that's the same
Then
thing.
it texted me that it happened on the 2nd. And to be clear, the text messages from the 17th of October also show that this was not the case.
But in Alice's new 749-page document debunking his claims, he seemingly justifies covering her mouth. She says, "I was still gonna leave. I told you to never do something like that again since you dragged me." And Alex replies, "You can't go around a rented house screaming. I had never do something like that again since you dragged me." And Alex replies, "You can't go around a rented house screaming.
So it wasn't, no, I didn't cover your mouth. It was, you can't go around a rented house screaming. Bye, Luna. Have a good night or day. I think it's night for you. Love you, girl.
I had to stop you somehow." She continues, "You put hands on me because I was screaming. Maybe stop what you were doing." And Alex replies, "So I just said don't do it." I wanted to make fun of the document because it's twice the size of a Harry Potter book, but it's damning. It was already obvious that Alex cherry-picked messages to create a narrative. He reuses the same ones 5 different times. Meanwhile, Alice provides thousands of messages. After reading much of her doc, Alex comes off as desperate. He blames Alice for his skin condition.
We first started dating, it was minimal, around the stomach area, but a few months into our relationship, it had spread to my entire body. Throughout my time with Alice, it got worse, and the stress of our relationship and other issues I was having at the time were having a huge effect on me, and Alice was aware of this.
Ash Eternal, thank you for the 2. And yes, Tina is the best. I love her. I love Tina. Tina is amazing.
Originally, she seemed supportive, but it quickly became something that she would use to hurt me. Alice started by calling me fat in text and in person, and this was because she wanted me to keep my shirt on because she did not like my illness and she didn't want to see it or be around it.
The text messages, "I was sad to see you going all the time and asked you to stay." And then he goes, "Because you called me fat and kicked me in bed." How does this relate to the story he's
Oh my God. Oh, that's amazing. This is why I love Willie. This is why I love Willie. Think about, all right, look, you know how long that I Am Alex video was? It was like an hour, 42 minutes. How do you think most people, quote unquote, watch that video? They probably listen to it. They probably simply listen to it. So that means they didn't read the screenshots that were being flashed on the screen. They were going by what his word was, period. He did not read out the screenshots. Yeah, but then you call me fat and kick me in bed. That ain't got shit to do with a skin condition. But if you were just listening to it, you think that she was mocking a skin condition.
telling.
And she had complained that I spent too much time away from her. This angered Alice and she called me names. I ignored her and turned away so I could go to sleep. Alice turned around in bed and kicked me in my lower back.
And I ignored you. I can remember what it said. I'm like being naked and you told me to sleep downstairs. I would have fucking told your ass to sleep downstairs too, the fuck?
Ignored her and turned away so I could go to sleep. Alice turned around in bed and kicked me in my lower back and I told her to fuck off. And then she kicked me even harder and then started to donkey kick me in my neck and in the back of my head. Alice had done this so hard that I fell out of the bed while she was still kicking me. I proceeded to get incredibly angry and I shouted at Alice and I insulted her and this is something that I deeply regret doing. When I messaged Alice about this on Facebook, she said that she didn't just start kicking me hard.
In the messages, Alice says, I didn't randomly start kicking you for no reason, seemingly implying that she did kick him. Now, Alice denies this in her new doc. She admits to pushing him, but never kicking him. Look, it was a toxic relationship. They were both awful to
Akiku says the length of Alex's screenshots is shorter than his manhood. Yeah. Thank you.
each other, I get it, but Alex's examples are her calling him fat and retarded. Alice's examples are him admitting to kicking her and then saying, well, it wasn't a karate kick. Him going on 6-minute rants, following around the house as she says nothing because she asked him to wipe a counter.
You look like a miserable fucking little cunt all the time. Like, your face is annoying to look at, like, when I come downstairs. Like, I'm actually fed up of looking at you, which is why I sleep downstairs, because I don't want to have to go upstairs and, oh, you're taking all the...
Oh, so that's why you sleep downstairs? You motherfucker. What? You're cooked. You're cooked. It's I Am Alex on a spit roast. You are cooked, my guy.
The covers is like, woman just like ask me to buy another one or stop complaining. Like nothing, the thing is, it annoys me. Nothing needs to be an argument because everything is fixable. Buy a new duvet, I sleep downstairs. But no, you've always got to act like none of this stuff, because you don't actually try and fix any of your problems. Like, it's infuriating at this point. Like earlier, you're miserable about something in the kitchen. All you have to do is say what it is and you fix. It's fine. You don't have to, like, you know, clean up after yourself. Neither do you. So, we're even. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't go around like everything that you don't clean up after. Why? You don't even want us to pay for any of it. So, who really cares what you have to say? Like, what does it even matter? If you want to clean up, I'll hire one. It's my money.
This goes on for 4 more minutes. She leaves because
That's crazy. Crash, this isn't the first time Alex has been spit roasted, only he's not enjoying it this time. Jesus fucking Christ, Crash. I love you.
she doesn't feel safe, and he keeps messaging her about it.
Like, just up and leave, like, for no reason, like, because you refuse to talk to me about, like, just cleaning the kitchen. I have to cancel all my plans. I'm going to spend all day talking to lawyers tomorrow because I haven't been paid for 2 fucking months, and you're on purposely trying to drive me up the fucking wall. Like, I don't want to see you if you're going to try and, like, mentally fucking torture me. I don't understand what's so fucking wrong about that. I know that you do it because I know that you know it drives me insane. I know that you are angry at me for something that because I didn't clean the side of the kitchen. And yeah, okay, I get it. I get that you're upset with me because I didn't clean the side of the kitchen after I used it.
Bro, you're a grown-ass man. Listen. I'm a housewife, all right? My husband works incredibly hard. I mean, maybe not in the last 3 weeks because, you know, he's had a surgery and all right? You know what that man did? I came back from Fat Camp, and that man had things cleaned that I was going to get to when I came back, for like special things cleaned. And I came back and I was looking around like, wait a minute, what happened to my air fryer? My air fryer's not here. He cleaned it up and put it away. He did all sorts of shit. It's called being a fucking adult. And by the way, you're probably going to hear thunder because we have a thunderstorm going on now. So if this live stream ends, it's because my power went out. All right? Not because, you know what? If this live stream's in, it's going to be Space Fish's fucking fault because he's the one that put it in the well, he or she. I don't know which one you are, Space Fish. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get weird. But Space Fish is the one that brought it up that halfway through this stream, which I am now halfway through this video, my computer's going to crash. So if it happens, oh, it's he? Okay. So Space Fish is the one that put it into the ether. Okay? If it happens.
Whatever. But, oh, come on, man. It's been Christmas, and, like, I am busy. Like, of course I forget to clean the side sometimes. And I was going to do it. I hadn't even eaten breakfast yet. Like, the pressure you put on me is insane.
What makes this absolutely comical is when Alex talks about this particular night, he says that it wasn't about a counter, it was about her hitting him.
I was angry and upset because Alice had hit me and then had began to threaten me. When I got angry and started to lose my temper, Alice recorded me. Alice says that she recorded this because she was scared that I'd hit her again, but this is false as I hadn't kicked her or hit her. Alice has then begun recording me halfway through an argument that started because she had hit me after we had argued on the sofa as a way to pass off a completely false story.
He's lying. You're telling me he sent her all these voice notes, 30 minutes worth of voice notes, hundreds of text messages about this particular night, and none of them claims that she hit him. Bold-faced liar.
I'm Alice, and the side has got some crumbs on it. You can get over yourself. There's bigger shit going on in my life, and you know it. It's infuriating. You leave, making it seem like something really terrible happened. I tried to get you to turn around because you kept on walking away from me as I was talking to you.
Look at these messages over the kitchen. You're weird.
Wait, look at that. Hold on.
Me as I was talking to you.
Look at these.
That. Okay, you see this? Do you see this? That's fucking manic. If you feel like you have to type somebody continuously like that, that's fucking manic. That's crazy. That's crazy. You see how many messages that is? Yeah, but he said she was spamming him. That's fucking spam. That's manic right there. Holy shit.
These messages over the kitchen. Your weird fits, you left me no choice. I'm throwing it out. Put it all somewhere for you to collect tomorrow. Referring to her stuff that ended up broken. Bruh, he admits in a voice message that he kicked her.
I am sorry, on the last night that you were here, that I got angry at you, and I pushed you, and then I kicked you in the behind when you walked away from me. It's not acceptable. I thought at the time that I was being...
He's the great I am Alex. You don't understand. He is the great I am Alex. No one walks away from I am Alex. No one. You don't get to walk away until he's done with you. Akiku, he makes bipolar look stable. Jesus, yes. You don't walk away from the great I am Alex. How dare you? Like, bruh.
Being, like, jokey, but not in, like, a nice way. It was mean. It was rude. I was doing it to be like, oh, come back. And it's pathetic behaviour, and it's not acceptable.
But this is false, as I hadn't kicked her or hit her.
He denies smash.
Sarenhausen said, everything Alex said Alice did, he did times 10. Oh, everything Alex said Alice did, he did times 10. Yeah, it sounds like that, right? It looks like that. He is a perfect example of projection. Projection. And that's why he didn't want to show anybody proof of anything, because he knew he would have to cop up on some shit. I don't know. I press enter after every sentence. You'll wake up to 100 message notifications. I'll just telling you hi. Skip. We're allowed to be manic with each other. Okay? We're allowed to. We're best friends. Okay? If I can't be manic with anybody, I can be manic with you. All right, bitch? Not gonna lie, I do the exact same thing.
Smashing her stuff, but as he's putting away her things, he says, you're going to have to put your keyboard back together. Keys came off when I put it in the box. Keys don't just fall out of keyboards. He smashed it. Her monitors were smashed. He denied.
Okay, listen.
Keys don't just fall out of keyboards. He smashed it. Her monitors were smashed.
I would fight a motherfucker if they did that to my goddamn monitors. Sora says, what was this guy's channel about anyway? Depends on what channel you're talking about. He would do like commentary type of stuff. Not like community commentary, but like just like social commentary, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. I don't watch I Am Alex. I have no fucking idea. He has a bunch of simps, or had a bunch of simps. I 100% believe he threw the keyboards at the monitor. He could have. All I know is I would have fought a motherfucker. Crash. Alex opened a physical location for his merch, said he prefers brick and mortar. Yeah, I'm sure he does. He's an idiot.
Smashed. He denies it in the video.
Alice has also gone on to accuse me of smashing up her belongings, which is a lie. At no point had I broken anything of Alice's during our relationship.
Here's Alex. I didn't mean to break your screens. He is
Jesus Christ! That's what I'm telling you. That's why he didn't want to show anybody any of the fucking proof, because he would have to turn around and admit shit. Oh my God, you're such a sneaky snake, Alex. Holy fuck, you suck, bro. Go away. Just go away. Listen. Just go away. You suck, bro. Did you honestly think that your video was gonna wipe your sins clean? Did you not notice how she gave you that warning? That she saw what the fuck you were saying? You know, it was probably at that moment when she was like, all right, I see he's talking to his friends. He ain't showing them shit, so I'll fucking show him. And she created 750 fucking pages just to sit in her back pocket and then sling it on a fucking table like a big ass dick, going, what now, bitch? That's exactly what she did. She said, my dick's bigger than yours. Let's fucking go. I love to see a woman with big dick energy like that. I really do. I love seeing a woman with big dick energy like that. I fucking love it. Fuck yes.
Constantly lying. He says he broke up with Alice to escape her abuse, but she was blackmailing him to stay with her.
When Alice had left the house, I finally thought I could escape our relationship and that I wouldn't have to see her again. This is when Alice began to start blackmailing me and threatening me because I was asking her to stay away. Alice told me that she was going to come back and that she was only gone for a night. When I told Alice I didn't want her to come back, she accused me of physically abusing her. Alice then threatened to report this lie to the police.
Why didn't you read those fucking screenshots, bro? Me, you psychotic freak. I'm not fucking dealing with this. Keep going. It's adding to the report. You start shit today. What the fuck? You did. You started today. Leave me alone. I was minding my business cleaning. You destroyed everything. Seriously. I hope you understand. No walking back from this. You did that. I understand you have weird episodes, but by hurting me, but I can't deal with this. You did this. You've fully gone off the deep end. Being physical, you did that. I'm putting your stuff in the garage. You can come and get it in a few weeks. I'm calling the police then. You know what happened probably? He put her stuff in the garage. Either he smashed it in the garage or while it was there. Because it seems like if you notice, okay, so we're going to put our tinfoil hats on about this fucking shit, right? Tinfoil hats. Put your tinfoil hats on, all right? If you've noticed one thing that seems to be centering around this, he likes to kick. My guess is he had those monitors in the garage. He got pissed off that she wasn't coming back and he kicked her monitors. I bet you he kicked them. Get one, Nintendo Mail. Okami says he's like the idiots of the ACC. They expect people believing them without even reading. True. Oh my God, bro. She cooked you. She cooked you, bro.
To stop me from trying to leave our relationship. I knew that now, if I tried to leave, Alice would accuse me of physically abusing her, as she...
Well, okay, to be fair, though, Axe, okay, weak-ass kicks if that's the case. All right, to be fair, it's I am Alex. He's not exactly a man of stature, all right? He's not a big guy. He's... I don't know what to call him, all right? He's a little guy. He's a little guy, all right? And, yeah, they probably were weak-ass kicks. Absolutely. He's little. He's whittle. He's not even a little with an L. He's little with a W. He's whittle. He's a man of bitch blood. True.
She'd used this to get me to back down from trying to end our relationship in this conversation.
None of these messages are her trying to stay with him. It's her trying to get him to leave her stuff alone. Again, there's hundreds of messages, voice notes of him trying to get back together with her, and he just straight up lies to the camera about it.
Alice has written in her document that after our breakup, I begged for her to come back, and I also sent gifts and a letter to convince Alice to get back with me because I wanted her to forgive me. But this is not an accurate version of what had happened, and it is a lot more complicated than Alice has portrayed. She had intentionally lied and left out hundreds of messages and events that do not show the reality.
Sounds like to me, you left out hundreds of messages that didn't show the reality of anything. Because I didn't see you flashing like the evidence, the screenshots of what you did. You didn't flash any of them on the screen. I'm just saying. How are you going to sit there and point to her saying she left out evidence when you motherfucking left out evidence? So she showed you her dick is bigger, and she showed them.
She had intentionally lied and left out hundreds of messages and events that do not show the reality of what was actually happening. Alice was continuously blackmailing me and had been abusing me for our entire relationship. I had tried to leave our relationship at many points, and Alice has taken this and wrote in her document that I would threaten.
Wait, all we've ever seen is her trying to leave. Wait a minute. All we've ever seen from Alice up to the 750 pages, all we ever saw was her trying to leave. What? What? Crash says Alex got fungal infection and was violent. Oh shit, Alex is a clicker from The Last of Us. Crash, you're going to hell. Don't worry, I'll be there with you. We'll party in hell together, and we'll give everybody hell. Okay? You're going to hell, Crash. It's okay, though. I am too. Don't worry.
To break up with her as a form of manipulation. This is not true, and I have shown that I tried to break up with Alice after she physically assaulted me and blackmailed me, and I stayed because she would threaten me if I tried to leave. At one point, Alice...
Where's the proof? You can't throw shit out like that without showing proof, bro. Where's the Oh my God, he's so fucking frustrating. Willie, thank you for doing this video, because there's no fucking way I would have made it. You know what? I probably would have broke my own fucking monitors going through this fucking video. Holy shit. You gotta show proof of that, bro.
Told me that she wanted me to plan something.
It's all on you, not me. Drink water. I will. I wasn't being weird. Just letting you know. No, I know. I had to sell yesterday. I've got a schedule right now, and I don't want to ruin it because I've been really productive. Whole house is clean, kitchen clean. That's good. And sorted my studio out, sorted my network situation out, taxes today, and sorted out my studio out, sorted my network situation. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah. What presents? I don't know. They're wrapped up. Oh, they're waiting for you. Yeah, okay. Well, you can plan something soon. Yes, we can. Give me a couple of days to get rid of the cardboard and finish recording this video. Okie dokie. Wait, what did you say before showing that?
Tried to break up with Alice after she physically assaulted me and blackmailed me, and I stayed because she would threaten me if I tried to leave. At one point, Alice told me that she wanted me to plan something soon.
Oh my God. You actually know that your stands are stupid. You disingenuous little fucking shit. You were banking on the fact that people were dumb when they watched this video. You are the worst kind of fucking creator. You are a disingenuous piece of shit. Oh my God. He tells her how he cleaned up. He's got a good schedule right now, how he cleaned the house, he cleaned his studio, he cleaned the kitchen. Hey, babe, I did all this, you know, and you know, and I sorted things out or whatever. like sweet talking her. And she goes, well, you can plan something soon. What? You basically kissed her ass before. Oh my God, he really thinks that the audience is stupid. Cyrus says, I'd love to get Alex in the ring with me and put him through a table. I know that's right, Cyrus.
And then she said I should make her dinner. This is completely contradictory.
Exactly, Grey Wolf. Remember Slazzo. Always remember Slazzo.
To the claims that Alice has made in her document, where she says she had no interest in talking to me, as in reality, she was emotionally manipulating me and blackmailing me.
Like how you were trying to emotionally manipulate her? Hey, babe, I've cleaned everything up. I cleaned up the kitchen. I cleaned up the studio. I cleaned up the whole house. You know, I got the stuff sorted. I got sort of sorted with the MCM that I was with, and I'm doing my taxes today, and I got a good schedule, and I'm doing all these good things, you know, just letting you know, in a desperate need to get her back. What? What?
While she was writing a document.
Crash says, things I'll never forgive the British for. 1, hoarding all the spices and using none of it in their cooking. 2, I am Alex. Honestly, Crash, I have to agree with you there. I agree with you there. I think that is actually 2 of the biggest things that we can hold against the British. Not using the fucking spices that they took over from the world. And I am Alex. I actually have to agree with that. Even the British in the chat, Reese says, I mean, I agree too, to be honest. Yeah. That's actually very true, Crash. Like, think about it. How in the fuck are you going to take over the entire goddamn world and they're all full of spices, but yet you don't use none of it? What the fuck was your point of going over there then? All right, fair. Crash, I think that was a fair assessment.
Document on me at the same time, trying to dismantle my life.
His receipts are 3 messages, with the most significant one saying, make me dinner. Her receipts are Alex ugly crying into the phone.
I've only realised how much I must have hurt you. I acted like when you left that it was because you didn't care. But now I realise that it was the strongest thing and it was the hardest thing for you to do because it must have been so hard for you. Because I know how I feel now, and it can't be half as bad as what you feel.
I swear to God, when I hear him emotional, I get no emotions whatsoever. Not even the slightest. I literally, genuinely get no emotion hearing him emotional. None. I literally just listen to it and go, okay.
And that you left because you felt like you had no choice. And even then you wanted me to beg you to come back and I didn't. Because I was being such a self-centered arsehole. I want to spend every minute now trying to make it up to you of my life. I want to dedicate my life to you. And I had the chance. I had you. You were by my side. You were laid in my bed. And I didn't. Because I was too busy being like, oh, you won't kiss me because I pissed her off and I pushed you so far away. I have so much to apologise for. I tried to make you call me all those times because I knew it was going to go on for a long time.
Isn't that emotionally abusive? Not emotionally abusive. It's like, well, maybe psychologically. Basically, I'm trying to get you to get in a call with me so I can talk to you for a long time. Like, that's manipulative. That's the word I want. I want manipulative. Yes, it's manipulative as fuck.
And I wasn't lying when I said that my plan was to just do all of this right now. And I think that's the worst part, is that even when I was insulting you on these conversations, even up until 4 days ago, you know, I wanted to make you call me because I wanted to go, hey, by the way, everything that I've said is completely wrong. Actually, I really f***ed you over and I really f***ed up and I didn't do it. And because you wouldn't call me, I was like, oh, well, if she doesn't want to call me, she doesn't deserve it. And I'm just so stupid. I convinced myself you didn't.
Okay, I'm sorry. Alex, you need help. You need to get some help. You need to get some kind of help. And apparently you got diagnosed, and hopefully they put you on some kind of medication and or therapy, and hopefully it will help you to be a better person. That is the nicest thing I can say to you. Swear to God, that is the nicest thing I can say to you. Yeah, exactly, Skip. Yeah, I'm going to need a snot bubble or something. Exactly. I'm going to need snot running out of your nose, a little bit of dribble or something, bro. I mean, that's the nicest I can say. I hope they put you on the right medication, and I hope you get fucking therapy. And hopefully that shit will help you to be a better person, because you are fucked.
Deserve a proper apology.
What's up,
Goodbye,
Devin?
Alice. I did love you more than anything. God,
Did you? Did you? Because I can tell you right now, I finally learned what love is. All right? I finally learned what love is. And love is what I finally got at 41 years old when I met my now husband. All right? That's love. Somebody who stands beside you through the good times, through the bad times, but they're always there for you, no matter fucking what. Love is not abusive, touching them in any kind of way that's inappropriate for their, I hate to use this word because it's a meme over there in the LCU, but boundaries. All right? Not touching them, it's not any of that. It's standing by that person no matter what, through thick and thin. It's not being abusive in any kind of way, whether emotionally, physically, mentally, psychologically, any of that. It's not manipulation. Love is not manipulation. Rocky BB, thank you for being a member for 8 months. Facts. Hell yeah. You know? Believe me, I found love. I broke up. Fun fact, I broke up with Mr. Xylie 6 months into our relationship. You know why? Because he was so fucking good. He was so fucking good to me, I didn't know how to handle it. Because I never had a man be as good to me as he was, or he is. Never had it. Now, he can't get rid of me even if he tried, because I'm a psycho bitch too. So, I'll be that crazy lady behind a bush with a machete if he tries. He knows it. It's my love language, you know? You can't get rid of me, buddy, no matter what. Mad Max goes base. He knows how Latinas are. You want a good hard love? Get a Latina. God damn it. We may cut you, but we do it with love, god damn it.
Because I can't love you anymore. You're not mine to love.
I did not want to be blackmailed again into staying in our relationship.
Meanwhile, 2 days later, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. Jamie, can you play the clip showing Alex is lying?
At first, I was crazy with heartbreak. I won't deny that. I was messaging you over and over and over again. Because I was...
Ha! Lil Meeble, you must also be a great wife because he chooses you over all the guys throwing themselves at him in the LCU. Why do you think I will never let him in that Discord? Because the men over in the LCU, they're a bunch of whores and they're trying to steal my husband. Okay? Literally, the men over in the LCU are trying to steal my husband. I told him, you are never allowed in that Discord. Because the men over there are a bunch of whores. I wish I was lying. I'm not even lying. And Stan says, please tell the LCU we already claimed Mr. Xylie. Rocky BB, it took me a long time to find love. Now we build it each every day. My husband knows I only threaten him with a fork out of love. Damn right. Skip says this. See, Skip's simple. Love is bringing me a cold Red Bull from the gas station because Jesus fucking Christ, what psycho drinks hot energy drinks? So annoying. True, Skip. Who the fuck drinks a hot energy drink? Skip, do you know I can't drink Diet Mountain Dew for a week? I'm gonna die. Like, how am I gonna live without Diet Mountain Dew for a whole fucking week? I can't have a Diet Mountain Dew until next Sunday. Bruh. I'm angry. I'm gonna be evil.
So terrified that I couldn't fix this.
Nuke, shut up. Shut up, Nuke. I'm not even reading that out loud. Vival.
And in that process, I pushed you further and further away because I wasn't trying to fix it. I just wanted you to give me the chance.
No.
That's...
No. You wanted her to fix it because you felt like you didn't do anything wrong, you piece of fucking shit. Fuck off. Oh my God. I'm putting this at 1.25. I'm sorry. We're going 1 to... I can't. All right, 1.25. We're doing it.
Insane. I've constantly put everything on you. Made it your problem that you have to fix. Like, you have to fix me.
Do you think black people...
What a fucking liar, dude. What?
I love the Hassan meme. Fuck Hassan. We do not stand Hassan in this house, although I used to. I used to be a Hassan stan. I used to think he was so hot, but I hate him now, so it doesn't matter.
What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Alex's second grand defense is that this was a setup from the beginning. This was all a scheme to make him look like an abuser from day one. He repeatedly shows text messages from her saying, "Lucky I don't expose that. And let me update my story real quick as proof. That's apparently all we need to know to prove this."
Hold on. God damn it. Why are my subtitles like that? Wait, why are they... Bro. 100%. What are you doing? It must have reset. All right, go back.
Liar, dude. What a fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
Alex's second grand defense is that this was a setup from the beginning. This was all a scheme to make him look like an abuser from day one. He repeatedly shows text messages from her saying, "Lucky I don't expose that. And let me update my story real quick as proof. That's apparently all we need to know to prove this."
Let me update my story real quick. Wait, you're a nightmare. Lucky I don't expose that shit, LMAO. I just said I was looking forward to the house. Let me update my story real quick. And you did this. I'm not calling you. You pushed me. You really thought you had something, you motherfucker.
Conspiracy.
Alice had told me that she had recorded me during my manic episodes and when I'd reacted to the constant threats and physical attacks in our relationship. Alice would threaten to post these videos when I tried to leave and when we argued. I felt that I had no choice but to stay when Alice threatened me.
They come from September 2023, right before they moved in together. She says they had a call where she expressed that she was scared to move in with him because he was always insulting her. He texts, "Leave me alone." They insult each other, and then we see that the context she provided...
Ladies and gentlemen, okay? If you meet someone online and they do not treat you with the utmost respect online and they're always insulting you, they're always treating you like shit before y'all have even lived together, do not move in with that motherfucker, because if they're acting like that with you on the fucking internet, how do you think they're going to be with you in fucking person? I'm just saying. I don't give a fuck if it's over the internet or if it's IRL. If someone actually loves you, they're not going to treat you like that. They're not going to constantly insult you. They're not going to constantly threaten you. They're not going to do it. And I don't give a fuck if it's over the internet. I don't give a fuck if it's IRL. Do not move in with a person who is constantly insulting you and constantly putting you down and constantly threatening you, because it's going to get 10 times fucking worse if you move in with them. Period. Point blank, motherfucking period.
It is true. Alex says, "You start going on about how you're scared to move in. Just die in a hole, you sad little cunt." She's like, "Who does this? Just reassure me that things will be okay." And he starts mocking her. "Ooh, my feelings. Ah, yeah, you." He can't even type because he's so angry. "Hate. Die, annoying freak. I want to scream in your face." She's like, "I just spoke my feelings and I'm scared. I don't want to be 30 being called a bitch by you." And he replies, "I don't want to be 24 with some girlfriend who's just bringing my whole life down." They
Alice, why did you fucking move in with him? What the fuck? bitch, it's called tell his ass to kick fucking rocks. And then you block his ass and you delete anything that has to do with him and act like that motherfucker never existed. I do that with people I used to be friends with. And I learned that trick from my best friend. Thank you very much. Okay? You just walk away and act like that motherfucker never existed. Oh, fuck that shit. Oh my God.
Implode on each other until she says, lucky I don't expose that shit. So far, this has nothing to do with what Alex said.
Alice had told me that she had recorded me during my manic episodes and when I'd reacted to the constant threats and physical attacks in our relationship. Alice would threaten to post these videos when I tried to leave and when we argued.
Where's the threat over a manic video? I didn't see it. He's like, Alice really should have been nice to me when I was manic. You wouldn't be diagnosed for another year. You didn't even know you could be manic. Let's just be clear on what Alex is trying to do here. He's trying to discredit the video where he follows her around the house for 6 minutes straight ranting.
He's trying to play with the timeline. That's what he's doing. He's playing with the fucking timeline. Because if he wasn't diagnosed, then he doesn't know that those were actually manic states. He didn't know it was actually manic. And if they were literally manic, you don't know you're having a manic state while you're in the middle of a manic state. And then guess what? There's people who have like what you would think is a manic state, and it's not manic. They're just fucking dickheads. Because they want control. So how in the fuck would she have known it was a fucking manic state when you didn't even get diagnosed until, what, 6 months later? Get the fuck out of here. Crash for 5. I never get this logic. Our relationship is having problems. Let's move in and we'll solve it. Same energy as having a baby to fix a marriage. True, Crash. True. If you have a toxic relationship, please don't have a child. You're gonna make that child's life fucking miserable because children pick up on shit like that even if you try to fucking hide it. Ugh.
He's like, Alice really should have been nice to me when I was manic. You wouldn't be diagnosed for another year. You didn't even know you could be manic. Let's just be clear on what Alex is trying to do here. He's trying to discredit the video where he follows her around the house for 6 minutes straight ranting at her while she says nothing as a manic episode. This is peak manipulation. Alex claims he was beaten up all the time over the cat.
I'd reached the point where I was afraid to interact with our cat or Alice out of fear of being assaulted, as it had been going on for months at this point.
But when Alice
most likely it was probably the cat because you were making the cat so fucking uncomfortable because you were making her uncomfortable and cats can feel shit like that. The cat was assaulting him. That's my theory. It was the cat.
confronts them from telling their friends, she hit me all the time over a cat. These messages come from after they had broken up. Alex denied it. No, I never said that. You hit me once over the cat. Alex claims it was a punch.
Alice calls me delusional and says I'm on Delulu Island for thinking that Alice had physically assaulted me for joking about the cat, but has written in her own document that she did push me, but it was because of me making these me for joking about the cat, but has written in her own
It was written that she pushed Alex was in my face all over me doing this, so I pushed him off me. Listen, you could be Jesus fucking Christ in my face. If you are all up in my fucking face, I'm going to push you away from me. I'm going to do it. Don't be all up in somebody's face.
own document that she did push me, but it was because of
it's called a bubble for a reason. Everybody has a personal space bubble. Do not go within the confines of my personal space bubble unless I give consent for you to come into my personal space bubble. Okay?
me making these jokes about the cat. Alice texted me saying she hadn't hit me, and this was after I'd accused her of punching me in our bedroom in person, and then I had walked away.
But in these exact text messages that Alex is sharing, Alice proves that Alex never accused her of punching him at the time. It was always about a push. Alex turned it into a punch after they had broken up when talking to his friends. The closest message I could find siding with Alex over this punch is him saying, "You don't hit me." She says, "I didn't hit you." And he replies, "You tried." So, did she miss? Are you counting that still? Only the cat knows the full story.
Cat. I love it. I fucking love
He replies,
Willie.
"You tried." So, did she miss? Are you counting that still? Only the
Anybody who hates Willie, you're a fucking idiot. That's all I'm gonna say.
cat knows the full story. But this barrage of physical abuse that Alex is describing, I just don't believe it. He's clearly exaggerating his story to try and get his career back. It's not a coincidence he started posting normal videos afterwards. But before we get to that, I want to point out some moments where Alex says something, but the text he puts on screen says the exact opposite.
We had many conversations about getting back together, And when I realized I was being emotionally manipulated and blackmailed by Alice, I tried to break it off on multiple occasions.
This is her saying, I left you, we aren't together. In this one, she says, go away after Alex threatens that he's getting angry. Here's Alex begging her to call him and she won't. Does any of this look
You can't just take me, text, and beg you. This is not going to fix anything. I'm not doing tasks for you. You can talk to me or you cannot. He thinks his audience is stupid. He banks on the fact that his audience is stupid and is not going to stop and actually read the screenshots that he put up on the screen. He banks on them being dumb. 328 Crash says, hey, Ma, that weird cat is back. I love that cat. I love that cat. That cat is one of my favorite memes.
like Alice trying to get back with him? He says Alice would blackmail and threaten him if he didn't do exactly what she asked for, but he doesn't show any of those messages. Instead, he shows her asking him to leave a voice note.
I was desperate for any form of solution, as it is clear from the voice notes and videos that Alice has shared that the constant emotional manipulation was having a severe effect on me, and I was saying whatever I thought I had to at the time to end the constant arguing, fighting, and blackmail. Alice would string me along intentionally whilst blackmailing me and threatening me if I didn't do exactly as she had asked. She would then tell me to send voice notes apologizing, and she would refuse to call me on the phone after making accusations about me cheating on her or being physically abusive.
Bro, show those DMs. These mean nothing. None of these are about cheating. I don't think he knows what the word blackmail means.
I then asked Alice if she wanted to talk on call instead.
No, he knows exactly what it means. He knows exactly, because you got to think. Now, from what I've heard, all right, and I'm not going to say, because I don't give up my sources. Everybody knows I don't give up my sources because I am, I'm like that. But from what I heard, Alex likes to throw at people what he knows about them. And what does he like to do? He likes to blackmail them. He likes to manipulate them. Because, it would be really bad if this came out about you, huh? It would be really bad if people found this out about you, huh? From what I have heard, now, granted, I have no proof of it, so I'm not stating it as a fact. I'm just saying from what I heard. Okay, so that does not mean it's a fact. I'm just saying it's kind of what kind of goes around behind the scenes, right? That you have a history of trying to manipulate people and using facts about them against them to get them to do what you want them to do. And from what I hear, you used that heavily during the Slazo situation. So you doing this in this video does not fucking surprise me at all.
Dead as I struggle with communicating over text, and I thought that would make it easier. Alison tells me that she's going to scream at me.
But if you pause and read the text, it says I'm not gonna scream. Even on the one singular argument that I thought Alex would be objectively right on, it turns out he's a moron. He says he's uncomfortable with Alice liking tweets from other guys saying they will treat her right.
Alice accused me of threatening to break up with her for liking followers' tweets, but has left out the singular tweet that she had liked and that we had had an entire text conversation about, as it would show that Alice was lying. When she was asked if these tweets were to do with cheating on Twitter, Alice said no.
No, he was following girls he was in relations with previously. I do note this in my statement. Sorry, it's messy. Willie goes, not to be rude, but you didn't answer my question. And of course, that's Willie. In your doc, it says he called you names because you were replying to followers, and then you found out he was following exes. Was the context these arguments about cheating? No, no one cheated. And you're saying what, Alex?
Tweets, but has left out the singular tweet that she had liked and that we had had an entire text conversation about, as it would show that Alice was lying. When she was asked if these tweets were to do with cheating on Twitter, Alice said no and denied this. This, once again, is a lie. The entire conversation Alice references here is about cheating, and this is why she doesn't include or show the tweet and the hundreds of text messages that prove that she is lying once again, as she gaslit me and insulted me for hours and is now trying to make people believe an entirely different story. After our first date, Alice liked a tweet from a follower that said they could treat her better.
I would have a problem if my girl started doing that. Most guys would. But then he reveals that she's an OnlyFans model.
This is untrue. Alice had told me that she wanted to quit her job as an OnlyFans model. It was her idea and not mine.
Bro, of course she liked it. It's her business model. You're the one who chose to date someone who does OnlyFans. Plus the...
Oh my fucking God. Okay, listen, bro. If you're gonna have a problem with people liking your girl, why in the fuck would you date an OnlyFans model? If you're the jealous type, don't date anyone in the sex industry, whether it's a stripper, to an OnlyFans model, to a porn actress, or whatever, anything in between. Do not date them if you are the jealous type. because you're setting yourself up to make yourself miserable. Like, what? What's up, Doza? I mean, honestly. Now, if you're not the jealous type and you understand what they do as a job, and fuck you if you think you're going to change it to where they don't have to do it, that's up to them whether they want to fucking do it or not. Okay, so fuck off. It's their money. But if you're okay with them doing that, fine. But if you think you have jealousy in your bones, then don't do it. Stop right there. Stop. Just stop it. Spray bottle. Stop.
These text messages of her wanting to quit happened a month after she liked the
Nina said it was cosplay pictures, not even oh my God, can I speak English? NSFW. Oh, so it wasn't even like naked pictures or anything. It was just cosplay? Because I do know OnlyFans creators that they don't do naked pictures. They either do like lingerie or they do like cosplay and stuff like that. So it's not all naked people. Huh. Okay, see, I didn't know that. Zane's like, she does not do nudes. Yes, I have checked. Okay, thank you, Zane, our on-the-ground reporter. I truly appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for that.
tweet. Moron. Kill yourself. I cannot express how much Alex brought this upon himself. He tries to dodge all accountability, even though there's videos, audio recordings catching him in his lies.
Anna has also used this as an opportunity to blame me for a situation we were involved in with another YouTuber called Slazzo. The messages between us at the time show that Anna wrote the statement on Slazzo with his ex-girlfriend Che, and that I ignored this message at the
Can you believe you lied about me? Wait. Can't believe you lied about your age. Didn't. Are you free? Just help Shay finish the twit longer and get all the screenshots ready. She says she wants to post in tonight, Australian time. Everything is ready to go. What? Alex, how many people did you have wrapped up in the Slazzo shit? God damn. How many people... Wait, how many people have been wrapped up in this fucking Slazzo shit?
Also used this as an opportunity to blame me for a situation we were involved in with another YouTuber called Slazzo. The messages between us at the time show that Anna wrote the statement on Slazzo with his ex-girlfriend Che, and that I ignored this message at the time that she had sent it to me. I was aware of the situation, but I had no involvement in writing anything, and Anna had even messaged me acknowledging that I didn't want to be involved, which is why I had not replied to her messages.
Wait, well, I don't want to... Okay, hold on. Yeah, but I completely misunderstood why you didn't want to be involved, but now I get it. Well, I don't want to upset anyone, and it makes my life worse again, but I've just got to be straightforward. Okay. Well, you're saying, but I just got to be straightforward. That means you're involved. Yeah, I get that. Just think Twitter's become 100 times more toxic than it was in 2016. Well, it's worse now in 2025, motherfuckers.
Where she had tried to involve me.
I believe at one point Alex didn't want to get involved. He has a message showing as much, but it doesn't deny the fact that he eventually did. People who worked on the document say so.
Rumors, I don't know if maybe you can clarify this or not. I've heard rumors that Alex wrote portions or drafts of her statement for her. Like in a similar way that like...
I ended up finding out that multiple people wrote their own versions of a statement and then like parts were picked apart. I think this was Alex's story, but it was like she had come to them with Hyojin and they were like, help us write this because we're stupid, we don't know how to word it properly. In other words, saying, how do we actually manipulate this in the best way possible?
What? Wow.
Fuck this guy over. That's how I originally saw it when they were talking like that.
There are messages from the Discord of Alex barking orders on when the draft needs to release. This guy sucks. He helps write...
We're talking like that.
There are messages...
Look, I reckon we need to try to get it out soon. Want to make sure that he can't continue. Whatever makes that happen, I support. Well, that looks like to me, Alex, that you were highly involved in the Slazzo shit just by that little couple of sentences alone. He's such a fucking snake. He's such a fucking snake.
from the Discord of Alex barking orders on when the draft needs to release. This guy sucks. He helps write false essay allegations, lies about it, abuses his girlfriend, lies about it, and then he cries when she doesn't take his sexual assault story seriously enough after they had already broken up.
I believe Alice has created this false version of events due to a conversation that we had after we had broken up, as Alice has started to use personal stories that I had told her to torment me. I had confided in Alice about being sexually assaulted when we had begun dating, and after our breakup, Alice had blackmailed me and was using my reactions to build a document. So she started to follow people that I knew and had personal connections with to try and trigger a reaction from me. Alice followed the person who I had told her had sexually assaulted me in the hopes that I would react. I was incredibly upset that Alice was using something deeply personal that I had told her about in confidence as a way to get to me. Alice messaged me saying that I knew why, and then went on to clarify that she did this because she was upset with me. We continued to talk about it, and this is when Alice told me that I should have fought back.
And here she's admitting to it, asking Alex, why didn't you punch him after he raped you? I asked Alice why she did this, and she essentially says that she doesn't believe him. I don't even blame her. This is a boy who cried wolf situation where
You know what she did? Holy fuck. You know what she did? I'm gonna tell y'all right now what the fuck she did. She took his game that he had been playing on everybody else and she played it better. Literally, she took his game and played it better. She played it better than him. You know what, Mad Mex? I fucking love it too. She whipped her dick out and said, mine's bigger, bitch. I fucking love it.
his credibility is so low. Even if it's true this time, nobody has reason to trust him. The first time we even hear about this story is in this video. He's using his abuse story to try and discredit the girl he abused. In the same video, he's been caught lying multiple times in already. This guy says 3 times a year he's got to purge his friend group because of SA.
So like it's been this thing now. Just talking to Fraser about it the other day. We were like, this is like a recurring theme in our group of friends. Happens like 2 to 3 times a year.
Yeah.
For the last 3 years. That's mental.
Yeah.
It should not be like that.
What are you saying that
people get accused of being racist or pedophiles or just like being generally just like.
Alex is back to uploading normal content. He has the gall to call out other people for lying. Hot calls the kettle black, the YouTube channel. Alex Elmsley. Can't spell it without the word lie. That's divine intervention right there.
I love the fact, okay, listen, this was a little petty marker and I fucking love it. Watch what Willie did here.
The kettle black, the YouTube channel. Alex Elmsley. Can't spell it without the word.
You see what he did? He did the red little line like Alex was doing in his video under the parts that he wanted you to just hone in on and not read the whole thing. That right there, this right here is a petty fucking move. And y'all know me, I respect petty. I fucking respect petty.
Lie. That's divine intervention right there. That'll be it for today. I'm still working on my Destiny Part 2 video where I interview a lot of people, including him in it. We discuss a lot of allegations. People accusing you of doxing, right? Because you're referring to Kiwi Farms. Ryan did this with Anna. And then J-Stalk is doing this. Queeman is sort of doing this where there's DMs about you saying like, hey, I wish this person, has this person been doxed yet?
Yeah, for Anna, that's bullshit. For just like Queeman, I'd kill him if I could. I'd choke their fucking house into it. But not for Anna, no.
That was not an effort.
Jesus Christ! Okay, I will be watching that video alone. I will not be going over it because I am not getting in the middle of the Destiny shit because I do not have the time to. But I will be watching that video.
The doxer is what you're saying.
Yeah, no, what the fuck? Like, why would I even want to do that? Like, what am I, want to kill her? Or what? Like, that's fucking retarded. I do want somebody to kill Jistical, though, or Lav, or Mr. Girl, or Queeman. Those people can all die.
It's taken so long to come out.
Jesus, Destiny, goddamn. Calm down there, bro.
Because there's so many hours of interviews, so many court documents, so much information.
Call me a sweeper all you want, motherfucker, but I stream 7 days a week on another platform. I don't have fucking time, and I watch 10 hours worth of other shows so I can do that one show, okay? So fuck you if you think I'm sweeping. I don't have the fucking time, okay? So fuck off with you and your goddamn broom. I'm just saying, all right? I have a job now. Shit.
I want to put into it that it's hard for me to format into a YouTube video. But for better or worse, it's coming out. So subscribe to the channel, and thank you, Oro, for sponsoring this video. Shout out to the—
Yes, we love Willie. We love Willie. Anybody who don't like Willie, y'all can fuck off. That was my day one commentary, bro. Willie Mac Show. He's an amazing dude. I love him. He is the homie. So, hell yeah. Xylie sweeping up the money she's being paid. True, Akiku. True. Yeah, no, it was a good video. And it broke down the I Am Alex shit because, again, I was not going to go through 750 pages because I don't have time like that. Alex is live watching Darman. Oh, dear God. Fuck off, Alex. Jesus. Olivia, don't worry about it. It was just a joke. It was a meme. They threw up one broom. They didn't even spam the broom. They only threw up one broom. They were just memeing. They're good. I had to say something, though. You're good, Olivia. Calm down, okay? One day you will be able to use that wrench, okay? Calm down. Death Pikachu's like, I'm just a bit evil. Yes, you are. But that was kind of funny with the sweeping thing. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here because I am 26 minutes late from listening to this one live stream that started at 4. I got to catch up on that on 2x speed, and I have to run to the store and so I can cook dinner. I got to get all this shit done by 6. So I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for showing up. I'm going to try to be live tomorrow because I do want to go over that Primic video. And then I also want to go over that one video about the Paul family. I probably won't do that one tomorrow. I'll probably do it the next day. But I'm going to try to go live more on this channel. I know I keep telling y'all that, but I'm not going to make any promises from now on because I don't want to keep letting y'all down. Listen, I'm all fucked up in the game right now. Okay, buddy? So, Tusky, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Time to revive the revolution by giving you my hard-earned money. Did you hear about the explosion at the cheese factory? The brie was everywhere. Tusky, I miss your dad jokes. Thank you very much for giving me one. I appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a great day, night, or evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.
Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. That energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no